Right, buddy, this is the Athletic Bilbao preview. We were talking ahead of the game, the predicted team, the tactics. Obviously, it's Manchester United's biggest game. There's some interesting news on some team news around Manchester United and Athletic Bilbao. Now, as we've been saying for the last few rounds now, the Europa League is getting bigger and bigger for Manchester United the further we do get. Now, obviously, it's a huge game for Manchester United on Thursday. In terms of team news, we don't expect De Ligt and Amass to be back. They are back in training, reports, and it's coming out suggesting that they will get minutes on Sunday against Brentford. So that could be an opportunity for them to get some minutes, which is good. Hopefully back for the second leg. Amarim played his first team against, or his strongest team against Bournemouth on Sunday to keep him match ready for this game. Now, in terms of Bilbao, they have Sunset. He's their only player out injured. Nico Williams, who was a potential doubt, is available for this game as of now. In terms of their last game, it was actually on the 23rd of April, so they would have had over a week to prepare for this game. They beat Las Palmas 1-0. Before that, they lost to Real Madrid. In terms of Europa League, they knocked out Rangers to get to face Manchester United. Now, obviously, the finals in Bilbao is absolutely huge for Manchester United to win this game. Now, in terms of what to expect from Athletic Club, now, if you look at the Liga standing, they're fourth. They've lost 5 games, which is the same as Barca, same as Real Madrid, same as Atletico Madrid. They're very, very good in terms of form. If you have a look, in their last 5 at home, they've drawn 2, won 2, and lost 1. So, listen, they have an all-right form at home. Obviously, we know the players that they have: Nico Williams, Inaki Williams. They have got some very, very good players. Obviously, Unai Simon, who we know is a good goalkeeper. They have got some good players, and I think with Manchester United, obviously the Spanish teams we've found difficult against. I remember last season, in Ollie's season, we lost to Villarreal. A couple of seasons ago, we've lost to Sevilla. But again, listen, this season, we've beaten Real Sociedad. So listen, we'll have to see the way it goes. I'm happy that they're away legged at home. In terms of Manchester United's team for the game, let's talk about it. For me, this is the team I would go with: Onana in goal. I think that makes the most sense. You're not going to be putting Bayinda in, so yeah, it would be Onana in goal. In terms of back three, I don't know, because Shaw played the full game, so will Amarim give him another start? Obviously, we're expecting Delo to not be ready for this game. Mazraoui is fine for this game, so I think it'd be Yoro Maguire definitely. I'm going to put Shaw in there for now. If not, it probably will. Who you're looking at? De Ligt's not going to be ready. You're looking at Lindelof. I mean, that does massively put United out of position. I mean, you could put the Mazraoui on the left, put Dorgu to the right and put Amass in. That's something you could do. But I'm going to go with that. Mazraoui on the right. I would actually start Amass on the left. I don't know if he's going to start. It's a big European game. Do you start him into this game? Probably not. In terms of in midfield, I think you go with Casemiro. He only played 65 against Bournemouth. And you probably go with Ugarte next to him. You have to look at the perspective. We're at a tough away ground, away from home. In the couple of Europa League games, Amarim has gone for those two. And I think Casemiro, Ugarte, you have that sort of defensive stability as well. You have Casemiro's ability on the ball. Ugarte as well can get forward as well, like he did against Lyon, where we scored that goal. Now, in terms of inside 10s, Bruno's obviously going to be one of them. You could go Main, you could go Mount. It probably will be Garnacho, though. Again, he's had a few good games for Manchester United. Bruno and Garnacho makes a lot of sense. You're going to need that creative spark anyway. Now, through the middle, probably will be Rasmus. No, it will be Rasmus Holden. We have no one else. Listen, he got a goal against Bournemouth. A lot of criticism for the caption. For me, it's just a caption. It's not that deep. For me, it's all about keeping him ready for this game against Bilbao. Hopefully, he can get a couple of goals, and you're going to need him to do that. Again, this game's huge for him. See if he can get some goals for Manchester United, but that would be my team. In terms of what to expect from United, I think we played all right against Bournemouth. We just can't score, though, and that's the issue. So we have to look at getting the wing-backs forward and get our players into forward positions where we can score goals. It's all about being clinical with the chances that we have. I remember, obviously, when we played Sociedad, it was 1-1. Xerxes scored, great assist from Garnacho. And then when we came to Old Trafford, it was a different game. But it's all about still being in the tie. I think when you go to an away ground like that, good form, good fans, is going to be very, very difficult. But for Ruben Amorim, obviously the Europa League, it's everything for Manchester United this season, and we have to go on and win it. Obviously, if we do get through, we'll be Tottenham or Bodo Glimt. in the next round. That again is going to be very, very tricky. But listen, I expect Manchester United to progress over the second leg. As I said, there's an opportunity in this game to get a feel for the game. Listen, we do have quite a few players out injured. Ahmad, De Ligt, Collier, Aiden Heaven, Delo, Xerxes, Martinez, like they're big players out for United. I'm going to have to deal with the players that we got. We have got some good players, you know, on the bench. If you start that team, you'll have players like Mount, Ericsson, Harry Amass. You can bring on some players. We are limited with options now. You're hoping for the second leg we have someone like Ahmad and De Ligt back, potentially even Aiden Heaven as well, because it would be absolutely huge for Manchester United. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Again, it's going to be a tricky game for Ruben Amorim and Manchester United. As I said, our main issue at the moment is we're struggling to score goals, and where the goals are going to come from. We are creating chances. We had 3-4 against Bournemouth. But again, listen, it's Europe. It's different atmosphere. I'm hoping United can just go on and get the win. Now, in terms of score predictions, it's a bit of a tricky one because, as I said, United struggle to score goals. Bilbao defend well and quite compact. They got good players, threats. Nico Williams is a threat. Who else is it? And they have threats all over the place. And with Spanish teams, they like to keep the ball well. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw in the first leg. I know that sounds boring, but I hope United can stay in the game and stay in the tie coming back to Old Trafford. As I said, we just have to be clinical in front of goal, and I don't know how many times we're going to say that's this season, but that's the most important thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.